Welcome back to Cosmetics Anonymous. I am your favorite mother bougie vintage, and today's video is a Botox. Hello, hi, how are you? This one is just gonna be all tea, so get your cups and let's get to pouring. Hi Bo, just want to quickly say I love your videos and congratulations on your baby. Thank you very much. Your family is absolutely beautiful. This gonna be a long one, so secure your edges for this, she said. Okay, so first off, my name is Caroline and I'm a 17-year-old black girl from Jamaica in year 13, which is the last year of secondary school, but living in the UK, sleeping with a 26-year-old Caucasian British PE teacher. Let me tell you how this whole thing began. I mean, at least get a calculus teacher, girl. Phys ed, really? Let me tell you how this whole thing began. This teacher newly came when I was in grade 9 and immediately was drawn to his looks. He was a tall, white, blonde man with some blue eyes and tattoos to match. But it was just a thing of admiring looks from afar because obviously I knew he was about 23 at the time. He did not teach me PE because our school, and most schools, there are female teachers to teach female PE. That's how my school was. There was this one sexy teacher, Chow. I used to have the biggest crush on him. I forgot his name. He was like a substitute teacher for the longest time. But he was mad cute. And he was, I don't know what nationality he was. He might have been Filipino. Like, I don't know what he was, but he was a gym teacher as well. Anyway. He was fine, child. I would see him at the hallways from time to time and say nice, respectful hello. But again, I was in no position to take it further. Fast forward to about 6 months ago, I found his Instagram and decided to follow that ass. When I saw this man on Instagram, girl, I am not reading this patois today. He was looking sweet. Within about 15 minutes, he followed me back and messaged me saying, hi. He a pervert, I don't care. I was completely shocked because I was not even expecting a follow back. I need to know how you found him. Do you like search his first and last name? You're a creep, okay? I answered his message and we continued texting from there. A casual hello in the hallway turned into full-on conversations, and one day I decided to take it further. One day after school, I finessed my way into his office and asked him irrelevant shit about how the body works and stuff. Oh gosh. I asked him a stupid question and we both started laughing. After that, child, things got heated. Everything in between is irrelevant, but we started making out in the office. We were groping on each other, and before you know it, my panties were off in the mother effing office. You know what happened after that? No. I don't believe this story. After about a month, people were starting to notice that I would go into his office during breaks and cancel plans on weekends to go his way because students and teachers are smart in that sense. I would lie right through my teeth and tell them that I was attending a church meeting or something. I know you didn't bring the good Lord into your shenanigans. I know you did not do that. Meanwhile, my ass was getting piped every Monday and Tuesday at his office and every other Saturday at his house. Even my mother was beginning to clock me little by little. But I was hypnotized by that good shake my head. We continued to meet up and text, and we were never even thinking about a relationship because we were fine with where we were at. Oh Lord, where is this headed? I don't even know what direction this is going in. Fast forward to about 3 days ago, I decided that I did not want to continue this effery because it was becoming too risky for the both of us. I mean, the principal even started checking his office every break, so we only had that Saturday to get some. So I decided to go to him and end it all. No problem, right? Wrong. I went to his office and explained everything and why I wanted to end this whole sexcapade. And my man was sad as F. He looked up at me and told me that he loved me. You know what? I'm packing my stuff up right the fuck now. I'm packing my stuff up and I'm leaving because what the hell? I told him that he was lying to get some more of my kitty cat. But then this man was begging. He even went as far as to ask me to be his girlfriend and showed me a picture of a ring he was planning on giving me for my 18th birthday, which is somewhere in April. You have to be a Taurus. I know you ain't no damn Aries. I know you're a Taurus because you're a damn freak. I was completely broken because even though I was feeling him that way, it was always engraved in my mind that once I graduated, it was gonna be a FU ting from the both of us. When he told me that, I decided to continue this whole ordeal, but told him to hold on because I didn't know if I wanted to be his girlfriend or not. Now, Bo, I know you're probably looking at me sideways. You're damn right. Oh my goodness. Sideways, upside down, child. I can't deal with you, but I really want your help. Is a relationship actually feasible with this man, or should I piece the F out on that ass? My grades are super high and I'm an all-around good student apart from this foolery. Thank you so much. Sorry if it's too long. Honey bunny, that is a grown man. Like, I get you're about to turn 18, but you're still a baby in that sense. And that man knew he was out of pocket. I mean, I don't know why you emailed me, because you already know what the hell you're gonna do regardless. You shouldn't really be with him, but I mean, if you are about to be done school and you want to be with this man, then you go ahead and do that. I think because you kept initiating things, he was able to take it to that level that he was not supposed to take it to, because he's the adult in the situation. I mean, girls have crushes on their teachers all the time, and boys have crushes on their teachers too, but it's not supposed to cross that level. You know what I mean? It's natural to be attracted to somebody. Depending on what kind of person you are, you would never take it past that just, they're so dreamy kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, when you're a little girl and you're like freaking 8 years old, you're looking at NSYNC, who was way older than you. And you're like, damn, freaking JC Chasez is fine as hell. You know what I mean? And so it's always been natural that way. But he ain't JC Chasez, you ain't 8 years old, and this is too much. What I will say is that I think that a lot of people, sick people, enter their profession to have access, much like the gymnastic doctor. That is a perfect example of somebody that entered their profession in order to gain access to what he wanted. I'm not going to say that the gym teacher entered his profession to gain access, but it is very well a possibility. And it's scary to think about that, because as a PE teacher, that means that he's constantly looking at the girls' body parts. If he is a girls' gym teacher, he's constantly around the young girls. And now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure he got that job to gain access to what he wanted to be around. And you may not be the first person that he's had this encounter with. He may have been at a different school and done the same thing, and then decided to leave. You just don't know. And it's a very dangerous situation to be in, because he wants to be with a younger female and he's telling you that he loves you. I wouldn't trust that man as far as I could throw him. And if he a gym teacher and he tall, I probably cannot throw him any damn where. So we're gonna say ixnay on Mr. Gym Teacher, okay? Ixnay on Mr. PE. He needs to find Jesus. This girl sent me photos. So this girl emailed me 3 times and she gave me 2 updates. I'm going to see. She's 23, from Cali, and her cousin is sleeping with her man. She's been in a relationship with this guy for 7.5 years. They've had some bumps in the road along the way. Mainly his fault, she said. But she took him back. So she feels like she can't bring up his past against him. Lying, cheating, disrespect, etc. Girl, if your man is cheating and lying and being disrespectful, why you taking back in the first place, huh? Just leave that ass. I'm not going to read the rest of the email because you told me enough already. I totally get forgiving people. I totally get it's hard to move on and start over, especially after 7 damn years. But if you guys don't have any ties, if you guys don't have any kids together, who the hell cares? You're only 23. You could find a new man, okay? He ain't even that cute. I'm gonna tell you right now. You sent me a picture of this dude, and he ain't even cute. So, move the F on. Your cousin's a hoe. Okay, I don't know why she's out here having sexual relations with your man, but it's unacceptable. 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 Girl, you let your cousin live with you. This is Cousin Faith right here. I cannot Yeah, I'm definitely not going to proceed reading this email, because in the email you are detailing that he's been abusive to you and he's doing absolutely too much. You need to leave him. If you have to go stay with your mama, go stay with your mama, girl, but you do not need to be in this environment, and you do not need to be associating with anybody from your family that decides that they want to sleep with your man. Your man and your cousin can both go jump, okay? They can jump. This guy is just all around bad news bears. Like, he's so not good for you. And I don't even know why you're emailing me. If a guy is showing you all the signs of being a fuck, girl, get your ass and go. Like, why do you guys do this to yourselves? I feel like you guys like to torture yourselves. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. To me, it's crazy because your update says, hey Bo, I just wanted to update you. I'm doing a little better. I feel like emotionally, but my ex wants to get back together and it's messing with my head. He's trying to be the boyfriend that I always asked him to be now after everything. But after seeing the text messages that he showed me between them, her cousin and him, I look at her different. But I also look at his responses, and then it also made me look at him different. I don't know, for some reason, at one point I thought that I could get over it if it was just like drunk sex with no meaning. No. It made me really realize that they were doing it sober. They were texting each other, babe this, I love you that. She would text him photos of what she was doing, and you could see me in the background, and he would respond with things like, okay, call me when she leaves. Like, what? Let me tell you something. People would be dead. I would be in jail. Like, no. Absolutely not. This is not a thing. They were contemplating being in a relationship. For that reason, I don't know if I could ever be with him again. I don't know. You know, and you're not going to be with this man ever again. I literally would have given him anything. I loved him so much. And now I feel like he's just messing with my head. He tells me he loves me all the time. He tells me that he wanted to work it out, that he's sorry, that there's not enough sorries in the world, that he could tell me as to how regretful he feels about the situation. Let him feel that regret for the rest of his life. Do not get back with this sucker. Like, he's a sucker ass. Like, come on, girl. I need you guys to understand and realize you're better than this. You are better than these guys that you guys email me about, because who would take this kind of treatment and abuse from anybody? Dick ain't worth the risk, okay? It's just not. It's really not. It's not worth it at all. And he's also saying that he loves me and that he's not going to let me go anywhere. Sounds like a stalker to me. Sounds like you need a restraining order. I'm not even joking. Like, this is unacceptable. Unacceptable! Unacceptable! It's unacceptable, okay? Get rid of him. Hi, Bo. I hope you and Shooter are getting on good with being parents, and so grateful that baby Salem was born healthy and happy. Amen. Thank you very much. Anyway, my name is Salma, and I'm writing from England, and I really need your advice. So, I always had trouble making friends and everything up until high school. I used to follow the popular crowd and tag along. Pathetic, I know. But then I learned how stupid it was, and now go in a smaller group with my 4 other friends, Seren, Emily, and Poppy. Those are the real names because I really don't give a shit. I'm screaming! Oh my gosh. So anyway, my new friendship group is great. I truly feel they are real friends. But then there is Emily, me, and Emily had become best friends. I'm talking about we were together 24/7. Like, if we were missing, our parents would ask each other where they are, like sleepovers on Christmas Eve, whatever. Everything was good, and I was so happy to finally have a best friend until I started seeing the red flag. I'm a black girl, and because I relax my hair, it doesn't grow as it should, so I wear extensions. Emily knows this, and I have insecurities about my hair. She knows this as well. But then she always says shit about my hair, calling me bald and saying I'm jealous of her, and shit saying boys' hair is longer than mine, being horrible about it. And my hair's not even that short, just over shoulder length, but she makes me feel like shit all of the time. And one time she's shouting all of this out in front of a group of boys. I wanted to fucking die. But that's not it. I've never been big, but then I started gaining a bit of weight over the past month. Not even that much. It never really bothered me until I became friends with Emily. She called me fat various times throughout our friendship, and she also calls me ugly as well. It's not all at once, just here and there. She honestly made me feel like shit, and I still do. It was my birthday the other day, the 23rd of January, and she was saying this to me as well on my birthday. What the hell kind of friend is Emily? I will pop Emily in her trachea. Like, what are you telling me? Listen, man, from the time she started calling you a ball bitch, you should have cut her ass off. You're not gonna talk shit about me if we're friends. You're not joking about it. You're not gonna do it. I get teasing each other here and there, but if you know I'm insecure about something and you try to throw that in my face, bitch, you're a hater. Like, you're not a good friend, okay? You're a bad friend and you need to get cut off. And that's what's gonna happen. I don't feel like reading the rest of this email because Emily is gonna piss me off and she gonna make me book a flight to the motherfucking UK. Okay? I ain't got the time for Emily. Emily, if you're watching this, you a punk ass bitch and I'ma see you. I can't even deal. I ended up crying myself to sleep because of how bad she made me feel. I honestly hate myself because of all the things she says to me, and I genuinely want to die, and I'm currently depressed right now. No, baby girl, no. Emily does not dictate anything, and she doesn't validate you as a person. She doesn't validate how you should feel about yourself, so you need to just kick that shit and get back to regular scheduled programming. I'm so sorry about it. The other day she asked me what I got on a test, and turns out I got more than she did. Then she started being cocky, insulting me, calling me stupid, and saying I'm not as smart as her and shit just because I beat her in something. It's honestly pathetic. I block the bitch. You should block her. You should block her. You really should, because this is the thing I don't like about females. They're always trying to fucking compete. Like, why are you competing? Why? Just do what you're doing. Like, mind your business. You know what I mean? So Emily clearly is thinking the opposite of what she's saying to you. She thinks you're brilliant. She thinks you're beautiful. She thinks your hair is like mother effing Rapunzel's. You need to drop Emily as a friend, but you also need to forgive her because she's clearly dealing with something on the inside that she doesn't know how to communicate, and she's jealous of you because even though you had a little bit of insecurities with your hair and stuff, you probably still had an aura or something of confidence about you, and you didn't really worry too much about it until she started poking at it, and then it became a problem. Because it's just like, when somebody says something to you, especially with somebody that you care about or somebody that you love, and they say something hurtful to you, it's going to bother you. It's going to start to bother you, and especially if they keep nitpicking at it. And that is a very toxic type of friend, because she's not telling you out of love. She's not saying to you, who cares if your hair doesn't grow past your shoulders? You don't need to wear a weave. Your hair is gorgeous. She's literally calling you bald. And you're not bald, and it's dumb. So let me continue reading. I've talked to my other friends about this, and they told me she's horrible and shouldn't be bringing me down like that all the time. But don't worry, I'm not sad. I dropped her as a friend. Good, but that's not the end of it. What I'm about to tell you is shocking, but Emily, a short while back, sent a video of her herself to a boy. Jeez, girl, why you tell me all this? Don't tell me about Emily's problems here. This was just after a screen recording came out, so he screen recorded the video and sent it around the school. Everyone still gives her shit about it to this day. I hope she shaved, child. Everyone still gives her shit about it to this day. I was so fed up with Emily that I went to the deputy head and told her about Emily's video. Petty, I know. Bear in mind, we go to Catholic school. Oh, Lord. They'll probably contact her parents about this, contact the police, and do a whole assembly about it. I've already told the teacher about it, and it's being dealt with tomorrow. Bo, did I go too far, or did Emily deserve it? You definitely went too far. I don't think you... Oh my God, why am I still speaking... Why was I still speaking with the British accent? I was just supposed to read that. I definitely think you went too far. You didn't need to go to the school deputy, whatever the hell that is, and tell, because I think with it being sent around the school and her getting bullied for it, or her getting made fun of for it, or embarrassed, like, that's a lot of embarrassment for one person to deal with. And I think you kind of just did something that was unnecessary, because it might have got to them anyway, especially if it was going around the school. A teacher might have eventually ended up with it, but you as her ex-best friend, I think because you were hurt, you wanted to retaliate, but that's never the answer. You shouldn't do that. I understand where you're coming from, but it was just unnecessary. I definitely think you went too far. I don't know if you should probably tell Emily. I'm probably mad late on this email, to be honest. January 25th, not too bad. I would love to hear an update about what happened. If I was in that situation, if I was Emily in this situation, the last thing I would want is for my parents to find out about that. Now, what I do need to add to this is, what did I tell y'all about sending these porns to these little boys? They's trifling. Do not send it, even if it's on Snapchat. Don't send your body parts, no videos, no pictures, to these trifling ass n***s. You need to stop. You think that, like, do you guys know what year it is? Do you guys know what year it is? The thing about the internet, honey, is that once you put something on it, it's on there for life. You can't get rid of it, okay? Especially in the age of screenshots and screen recording and downloading motherfuckers. Like, you can't get rid of stuff. So if you are not sure of something, don't do it, okay? Don't do it. That is my advice to you. Y'all gotta be more careful, man. Now, Emily was definitely a bitch to you, but you could have handled that situation completely different. You didn't have to do what you did. It's too late now, though. So, I don't know if you want to tell Emily what you did. It's probably in your best interest. You probably already did, because it's way past the 25th. So, I want to know what the hell happened. I love you all, and I will definitely see you in the next one.